Hello, 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 hello. Hello, Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year. Welcome to Voice of Sinoe, a brand new edition of the show. Let me see here. 1 2 1 2 mic check. Check the mic. 1 2. Welcome to VOSD. One, two, mic check. Welcome to VOSD. One, two, mic check. Welcome to VOSD. Okay, perfect. 1 2, mic check. Welcome to VOSD. Okay, perfect.
If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love.
L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est fao. L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est fao. Quand on est là-bas, où est fao. Johannesco, ma bébé, là où est fao. Allez, you power. I can never leave you on the highway. You my baby. Azatu, c'est tout.
If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love.
Photo, I want a photo, I will not get you photo, I will not get you photo, photo, I'm not get photo, I want a photo, let me take a photo, yeah, smile for me, just place up for me, tell me now who I want to be with. L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est fao. L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est fao. Quand on est là-bas, où est fao. Johannesco, ma bébé, là où est fao. Allez, you power. I can never leave you on the highway. You my baby. Azatu, c'est tout.
If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love.
L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est fao. L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est fao. Quand on est là-bas, où est fao. Johannesco, ma bébé, là où est I can never leave you on the highway. You my baby. As I do,
If I show you love, you show me love. Love, blood, love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love, blood, love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love, blood, love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love, blood, love like love.
Photo, I want a photo. I will not get you photo. I will not get you photo. Photo. I'm not get photo. I want a photo. Let me take a photo. Yeah, smile for me. Just play stop for me. Tell me now who I want to be with. L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est fao. L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est fao. Quand on demande là-bas où est fao. Je veux jusqu'au ma bébé, là où est fao. Allez, you highway. I can never leave you on the highway. You my baby. As I do,
If I show you love, you show me love. Love, blood, love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love, blood, love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love, blood, love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love, blood, love like love.
Zona, eba, zona. Les parents si on play out. Les parents si on play out.
I got a bounce on you.
Les parents si on play out. Les parents si on play out. I'm on bounce on you again. 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 Zona, eba. Zona. I'm on bounce on you again. 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 They want my life to be crawling. They say my life will be jogging. But they not know. One thing they not know. I have a very big God, he can never leave my side when you're ready for me. He can waste the wild side, and I bounce on my haters, I bounce on it. I bounce on my haters, and I bounce on it. I say more, I'm on the bar. I say fait bon, mais I'm on the bar. The bar, mon young way. I'm on bounce on you again. I'm on bounce on the one. I'm on bounce on you again. I'm on bounce on the one. I'm on bounce on you again. I'm on bounce on the one. I'm on bounce on you again.
I'm on bounce on the one. You will waste the beacon. Samaleko. 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 Oh, a blessing. Tell them they can stop me. Cause I was just for great things. Yes. You got it. I say, Anina. Skinny one, Nina. What say I even yo? Tell me what I told wine.
I'm on bounce on you again. I'm on bounce on you again. I'm on bounce on you again.
Real rappers
I'm on bounce on you again.
Like the sun you get when I'm bouncing on the head. Anytime I call you, papa, you forced to show your mama 2x2 and show my piggy. You think I had So playing failure, we not speaking like me and sauce asking fun. They get me up, they bring me down, but stay advancing. Jala ganga boy, advancing on my haters. I can bounce, Jala loma boy. Shout out to my market, oh my, and shout out to all my yana boy. They say I rule, but at the end of the day, I can bring no papa God. Who say I finish your turn and say they can't spot? If they respect me, my picking, but you won't cry. And I got nothing, my people, I stay on scrap. The day I pump it, I will know because I'm supposed to come and drop.
I'm on bounce on you again. Again, I'm on bounce on you again. Again, I'm on bounce on you again. Again, I'm on bounce on you again. Zona, zona. Eba. Zona, zona. Zona, zona. I'm on bounce on you again. 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 I'm on bounce on you again.
Lyrical, mash up the place.
Monkey, you're not able to take care of Babu Nebo. You're not able to bust the rata Babu Nebo. Oh, soldier, monkey, calm down. Oh, monkey, calm down. Monkey, calm down. Oh, monkey, calm down. Monkey, calm down to you. Monkey, calm down to you. Monkey, oh, soldier, monkey, calm down to you. Monkey, calm down to you. Monkey, calm down to you. Once upon the time, in the jungle, there lived so many animals and so many trees. During the day, there were no restriction. Anytime, any day, anyone used to corrupt and go stay free in the jungle, yeah. After they realized that everything was good, I said everyone were only after the food. Majority of the people went beyond baboon, and few people went beyond okay. The headers of the time made a big mistake. After election, they went and made a selection. So the citizen of the jungle was unsatisfied. So they decided choosing another caretaker. Who loves, who care, who has ability, taking care of the monkey. You're not able to take care of Babu Nebo. You're not able to bust the rata Babu Nebo. Oh, soldier, monkey, calm down. Oh,
All right, monkey, calm down. A brand new edition of Voices Sinoe here coming your way this evening from outside these United States of America. We are happy to be here to do what we are doing or we have done over the years. It's a happy brand new year, and I hope you are starting your new year on the right footing. As you join the show for us, please don't hesitate to share the link for us. We will surely do appreciate you for that. Let's see. Those that are following again, follow our YouTube page, Voices Sinoe in the Diaspora, our YouTube page. We are live right now as well on YouTube. And when you go there, don't forget to subscribe. Just hit that subscribe button. And maybe you can hit the notification bell as well, so that when we go live, you will be in the know that we are live. All right. Beautiful day, at least from my side. Brand new year, and wonderful time here to be with you again. Happy New Year to all of you out there. The prior year, it was tumultuous. It has some positives and negatives. However, we made it into the new year, and we are constant. We remain the same. Whatever we have been doing over the past years, we are not going nowhere. We are here to stay. We are here to help play our part in history. You know, people might like us and some people might not. This too is live. Everybody's not going to like you. All right, so Chedo, welcome aboard. All of you, those that are following, I can see you if you comment. If you log on for my page, I will recognize you. But as it is right now, I can see those of you that are following. All right, let's see what I have for you today on the show. Saturday edition of VOSD. We don't normally come on this time of the day, but you know, sometimes we have to improvise. Last Monday, we did not come on to talk to you as our usual time to be on the platform. Let me check my time. Let me check my volume here, see what is okay. All right, so my volume is perfect. It's perfecto. All right, let's get to my topic. People watch it. You watch the show later. The broadcast you can play over and over. It's up to you to come on here or on YouTube and always follow our show. Let me see what I have for you here. But before I go to that, I want to see what I want to get some file photo back here. And we'll be right back to give you more on Voice of Sinoe. It's a fascinating show here. I'll be right back.
Pour la première fois dans le studio, ici là je m'appelle Théo de Franco. Ciao. I will never hurt you. 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 Mon amour, mon amour, mon amour. Et quand je te vois dans le milieu de la nuit, c'est ton amour que je vois. Et quand je dors, quand je suis chez moi à la maison, je regarde mon portable, et c'est ton amour que je vois. Baby, je t'aime, baby, je t'adore. Baby, donne-moi ton amour. Somebody call 911. Yeah, the girl she killing me. Yeah, the way she rocking me go. Yeah, oh baby, I want you so. Somebody call 911. Yeah, the girl she getting me, yeah. That way she rocking the go, yeah. Oh baby, I want you more, yeah. Hey, no, 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 no. Maguaya, Tamale, 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 Tamale. Baby can ship with me, Tamale. Baby can rock with me, Tamale. Baby can move with me, Tamale. Baby can dance with me, Tamale. Hey, Tamale, darling, Tamale, Tamale, Tamale. Yes, Tamale, Tamale. Yes, Tamale, Tamale. Petit go, t'es vraiment jolie. Somebody call 911. Yeah, the girl she killing me, yeah. The way she rocking me, yeah. Oh baby, I want you so, yeah. Somebody call 911. Yeah, the girl she getting me, yeah. That way she rocking the go, yeah. Oh baby, I want you more, yeah. Maman m'a bien va bazooker, maman m'a bien va danser, maman m'a bien va raccommoder, on va danser, on va zouker. Maman, maman descend, 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 on va zouker. Somebody call 911. Yeah, the girl she killing me, yeah. The way she rocking me go, yeah. Oh baby, I want you so, yeah. Somebody call 911, yeah. The girl she getting me, yeah. That way she rocking me go, yeah. Oh baby, I want
I say kiddo. Let me see you broke it down, kiddo. Maybe don't back it up, kiddo. Let me see you wind it up, kiddo. Kiddo, man, I say kiddo. Let me see you broke it down, kiddo. Let me see you back it up, kiddo. Maybe don't wind it up, kiddo. Kiddo, man, I say somebody call 911. Yeah, the girl she killing me, oh. Yeah, the way she rocking me go. Yeah, oh baby, I want you so. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Voice of Sinoe in the Diaspora with Sarpo, the Esoteric. Good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are around the globe. We appreciate you always joining us on this platform to discuss Sione County and Liberia and our community here in the United States. All right, welcome again. Thank you for joining us. Share the link for us. Join us on YouTube as well. To follow the show, we are live as well on YouTube. We go by the name Voice of Sinoe in the Diaspora with Esoteric, or Voice of Sinoe in the Diaspora, and you can still watch the show from there. Let's get this show on the way here. Those that are watching, again, thank you for joining us. Let me see what I got for us today as the startup. All right, so first we want to say happy New Year. To all of you, to all of our many viewers, we want to say happy, prosperous New Year to you. We hope that this new year will bring you joy, will bring you happiness, will grant your heart desire. Whatever you are seeking, you shall find. You should also make effort to make the prior year different from this current year. All right, so that's something is totally up to you to make this year a meaningful year or a non-meaningful one. But hopefully, I'm sure you'll do something different, or something radically different from what you used to do before. And the same applies to me. You know, I am making radical changes to the way I do things. But we want to start the show with a fundamental question. And the question is, are we going to live in the past or chart a new course? And the question is to the Sarpo nation, the Sarpo people in these United States. Are we going to live in the past, or are we going to chart a new course? Again, this is a new year, and the prior years, I should say, we as a community, we had some challenges. Especially Zarzar the Esoteric. I ruffled some feathers. I said some things that irritated some people, and some people are still irritated. But what I did not do it in the spirit of malice. I did not do it to hurt anybody. Whatever I did, it was done in the spirit of brotherhood. I did that in the spirit of love because I love my community. I love my people to the point where I cannot see wrong things. I cannot see them going astray and bend the voice of the elders and the ancestors to allow my children to go astray. And so I lambasted, I chastised, I criticized. Some people were highly pilloried on Voice of Sinoe because of some of the things, some of the unethical practices that were going on in my community. I hope that those practices, those things that we did that some of you did that led us in the mirror hole of Daxayopode, that led me to punishing my children. Hopefully you ought to course. We want to start on a new year, on a new course. This is the new year, and we want to start on a new course. But I'm asking the question, are we going to live in the past, or are we going to chart a new course? As a community, we have been fighting, we have fought for many years. And I didn't expect us to go in the direction that we went. But this too is life. In a community of people, we will have different ideas. We will have different philosophies. And our perspective on life will be different. But I think given that we find ourselves in these United States, in the oasis of democracy, I just thought we're going to fight our ideological battles, or philosophical wars. And then at the end of the day, we'll live together as brothers and sisters. But unfortunately, lugubriously, some people, they consider our frank retribution, our just retribution, our call for proper behavior in our community. Some people, they took us as enemies. And so they did not speak to us for years. And now we are in 2023. So I'm asking the question, are we still going to live in the past? Are you going to come in the city of Daxayopode ESOTERIC and not speak to him and not call him? Are you going to see Francis Clark Myers and pass by her in the same hall, in the same neighborhood? Are you going to see the great progressive Mullah Panther and not talk to him because he has different perspective? Are we going to live in the past 12 months, 2023, or 2022, pardon me? Are we going to live in the past? Or are we, as a community, we are going to jump over the past and say, you know what, I'm going to accept my flaws. I'm going to accept my blunders. I'm going to accept the righteous flagellation from Daxayopode. I'm going to accept that and chart a new course. I'm going to listen to Daxayopode without anger, without hate. I want to objectively listen to the brother and take the meat from what he has been saying over the years. I love you again. I love Green Kodrio. I love Madam Sion. I love Mr. Sion. All of my brothers and sisters in Minnesota. I love all of you. My own sister, your Paulia, and all of you. You're come home. This is the new year. Dividing our community is not a good thing. All right? It is a community. We live in a community called the United States. Relative to the word, the United States is a community. But these people, they have tough battles. Just look at how the new speaker now of the House of Representatives, Kevin McCarthy, see how the guys fought. Even his own partisans, the guys, they voted against him. Not because they hate the brother, it's because they don't agree with certain things, they don't agree with the way he goes about things. And so that's the same thing I expect from us, we, the Sarpo people. It is about time for us to leave the past. If we stay in the past, we are not going to make progress. Progress is not made by living in the past. Progress is analyzing the past and charting a new course and looking to the future with optimism, with hope, with zest, with energy, with enthusiasm, with positive mind. And so Don't hesitate to call Dasa Yopude. Don't hesitate to call William Malley. Don't hesitate to call Frances Myers. She is the president for the Sarpo community. Whether you like it or not, don't hesitate to call Mason Toba. He is the leader for the chapter here. Don't hesitate to call Kolo of North Dakota. Don't hesitate to call Marie Pine of Minnesota. Don't hesitate to call Franklin Wallow of Iowa. Don't hesitate to call Sampson Brown of Florida. Don't hesitate to call Sam Youngley of North Dakota. These are the leaders of the United Sarpo Association in the Americas. And let us all rethink our positions, our very positions. Let's rethink. Let's rethink of what we have done in the past and ask the question, what did we achieve from what we did in the past? What did we achieve from hatred? What did we achieve from cursing elders and peers alike? What did we achieve? If the answer to that question or those questions is nothing, then of course it is incumbent upon all of us to chart a new course in this new year. I mean, establishing different organizations in Liberia and dividing the Sarpo people, it didn't yield no result. Our children, their condition is still the same inside the county. No health care, no access to quality education. The roads are a mess. People are still sleeping in darkness. The only thing that has changed is the number from 22 to 23. But since the number has changed, there has also changed the way we do things, the way we treat each other. Let us not bastardize our culture and get on Facebook and insult our elders. I'm talking about, are we going to live in the past, or are we going to chart a new course? I honestly think we have to chart a new course. Let us put our resources together to help that child in Sinoe, to help that mother in Sinoe, to help that father in Sinoe who need our assistance. Let us do that. There are a lot of people that need our help, and we will fail our people. We have already failed them, especially the former president of the USA. He failed the people. We can't fail the people 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023 will fail the people again. No, we can't do that. It's about time for us to chart a new course. This is the question to my community. This is the question to my people. I have said all, I have given you the ideas in the past. Some of you listened, and some of you did not listen. Those that listened, they reaped the benefit. They got the knowledge, and they ran with it. Those that did not listen, they isolated themselves. They excluded themselves from the community. They don't want to speak to their brothers and sisters. That's the dividend of God for ignoring their sage, for ignoring the spokesperson of the elders and the ancestors. All right. So it is up to us to chart a new course, or it is up to us to live in the past. It's up to us. It's totally up to us. For me, I want you to chart a new course. That is my proposal. If you are not called Mr. Maya Modibo before in a prior year, make it your obligation this year. Man up or woman up, call Mr. Maya Modibo. If Mr. Modibo has not called somebody in the past, it is time for him to pick up the phone and call that person and say, we are sisters, we are brothers and sisters. We belong to the same community. We are from Sione County, and we are one people. Let bygone be bygone. Now, why it is true that I want us to chart a new course. Don't make a mistake, though. Make no mistake, our quest to seeing our people doing the right thing remains constant. We are not going to change that. I remain unbending. I remain unchanging or immutable to holding myself, my feet to the fire first, and then my community. I also challenge you, the listeners, the members of my community, hold my feet to the fire just the same way I am holding your feet to the fire. This is what we got to do. Let us go in the future with good mind. Let us pursue the interests of our people collectively. Let us not give few people access to our resources, and the people want to eat the money, and they don't want other people to talk. I want us to go forward, but I will not condone such behavior. If people entrust you with their power, they entrust you with their resources, they want you to treat them with dignity, respect them. Don't let the position that the people gave you to get in your hair and you abuse the people. Because without the people, you have no authority. It is the people that give you the authority for which you call yourself president, vice president, or what have you. So if you do not respect the people, the spokesperson of the people, which is dark side, put the esoteric, I will descend on you. However, I want us to forge ahead. In forging ahead, I will not compromise the truth. I will not compromise justice. Justice will be done to all. If you put your $5 in the organization, it must be spent wisely. It should not go in somebody's pocket. No, I'm not going to condone that. I will not condone disrespect. I will not tolerate people making up stories against other people without a scintilla of evidence. I will not condone that. I want us to chart a new course. And by that, what I mean is, I want us this time to make practical impact on the lives of our people in Liberia. Let us support the agenda of President Francisca Myers. She has vouched to build a modern contemporary hospital in Sione County. And these are the productive things that we need. She has opened an office in Liberia where our children can go to fight or to seek scholarship. That's something productive that we can pursue. She put in her manifesto to empower people to make farms, to produce food. That's something productive that we can support her. And so, ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of good things. In the U.S., they have all these philanthropists, all the charitable organizations, the rich people, the well-to-do, they are here to help. Let us get those ideas together. Let us write proposals. Let us seek grant out there so that we can do something for our people. And let us not just depend on other civilization as well. Let us put our brain power to work. Let us think for ourselves. And let us not be following other people, what other people did, and other people didn't do this one. Let us, we are independent and autonomous beings. Let us sit down and put our minds to work and do something for ourselves. And so I'm calling all my people in my community, the members of the USAA, and those that defected. It is time for you to leave the past and come to the future. Because people are moving ahead. They are not waiting for you. People are not living in the past. The way the people used to behave in, say, for example, 1776, they don't behave like that again in 2023 in the United States. People never had cell phones in 1776, but we have different cell phones now. So people are thinking. And so we too We should not fixate, we should not dwell on sectionalism and tribalism and marginalize people. Oh, that man is not from Kabade. That man is not from Cinco. That woman is not from Putu. That other child is not from Weja. No. We are one big family. Let us not use our diversity to divide us. They use our diversity to bring us together. And so I'm asking our people, are we going to live in the past? And so because Dr. Ayopo said the truth in the past, and I'm angry, I'm mad at him, and so I will continue to not speak to him. Oh, well, for me, I'm willing to speak to anybody, and that's why when I go to any function, I don't pass by you. If I pass by you, it means that I didn't see you. Or maybe you are talking to somebody and it would be rude for me to just intervene or to interrupt your conversation. So there is no way that I'm going to ignore my people. You are my children, because I was crowned. I was given the gavel by the elders and the ancestors to tell my children the truth. Yes, to tell you the truth. When Francis Clark Myers does the wrong thing, I will come right here and tell her, they say, Madam President, you are wrong. When the Vice President, William Manning, does it, I'll say, sir, you are wrong. If you are doing it right, I praise you. That's exactly what I will I'll do on the platform. If it is good, I'll give you the praises. I'm not going to give somebody praises when they write on Facebook, we are buying 500 acres of land and we can't see anything. That is what I call lie. That's lying. That is deception. You are trying to seek attention. And I'm not going to tolerate that. You can't tell me you raised $60,000 and I can't see anything done for my people. No, I'm not going to praise you on that. And so, are we going to live in the past, or we're going to chart a new course? And again, I propose let us chart a new course. Let us use the next 12 months productively. Let us try to do something for our people and start the fighting and stop the cursing people out. Stop the cursing elders. Stop cursing your friends out. You can make an argument to your friend if you disagree with him or her. Insult does not make you to be good citizens. If you make an argument that resonates with people, they will come on your side. But you don't get support by cursing people out. That is a way to push people away. And so that is why they have been cursing me, they have been cursing my mother and everybody around me. You don't see me coming here and curse people out. Because I know I have the intellectual properties. I have the argument. I have the material in my favor to make the case. So I need not curse you out. But when you are a thief, of course, when you steal something, I'm not going to call you an honorable. No. Calling somebody who stole something a thief or rogue is not an insult. It's just calling things what it is. What do people say? Call a spade a spade. All right? So that's my call to you. And that's the question to the community. And that is also the obligation of the president. President Myers has an obligation to the community. They give her the gavel and say, you be the leader. And so it is imperative that she brings the community together. Whether the people don't like her or not, she has to reach out and bring the disenchanted brothers and sisters on board. That would be a huge, huge milestone if she accomplishes that. She has to accomplish it. It wouldn't be a good thing if the community remains fractured on her watch. Even though she did not cause it, but for the fact that she is the leader, she must make robust effort to bring the guys that are adamant that are bent on confusion and those things, so that they can come on board. If they don't want to come on board, of course, Madam President, we can hold you responsible. You will play your part, but what I'm saying, let us look to the future. Let us chart a new course and stop living in the past. All right? Stop living in the past and say, you know what? I don't like the former president of the USA, Madam Kalija Foley. I don't like her, and so I'm not going to speak to her. You are living in the past. Speak to the woman. The woman is speaking to you. And so I'm calling all my children. You come back together. See how our community was prestigious and people were looking at reference. They used to reference us, and people are still referencing us. Even though we are divided, but guess what? We'll have programs, the money that we can raise. Other people can't even raise that money. So while people are still referencing us and want to be divided, we're having inauguration the same day, and other people going on the other side. That is the past now. I want us to graduate from the past and chat and develop a new future that will keep us together. That future, again, is not a future of ignoring wrong things. No. The future, the new course, the element of justice will remain in it. We are not going to say, because we don't want confusion, because we'll have 7 years or 8 years or whatever years confusion or conflict, and therefore people will come in a new dispensation and do the wrong things. Dark side put the esoteric, understood by the chosen few, will not be quiet. I will be as constant as I am. I will do my chastisement or my retribution of my children, punishing them the right way. I will do it with respect. I will not curse you out. But when you are wrong, when you take $90,000, I will say that is wrong. It is criminal. I want to say that. You don't take people money without their acquiescence, their leaders' imprimatur. No, you can't do that. You got to get the approbation of the relevant authority before you can go in the account and take money. Once those things, those wrong things are not done, we will be fine. But once those things will come, you will catapult those wrong things in the future, in the new year. Oh man, I'm not going to be quiet. I want to build a noble Sinoe County. And so before I leave the United States and go to Sinoe, my community in which I live must first conduct herself righteously, fairly, equitably. That being said, let's go to the next thing that I want to talk about. If you're just joining us, welcome aboard. Happy New Year to you. Now, I want to take you quickly to a quick tour of the lawmaker of the incoming senator of Sione County, Representative Zarzar, is currently touring Electoral District number 2. His first visit to Sinoe or tour in Sinoe, he visited District number 1 and number 3. And so this time around, the lawmaker, Honorable Matthew Zarzar, is now touring District number 2 in preparation for the presidential and senatorial elections in Liberia this year. October 10th will be election in Liberia. And so the lawmaker is now in District number 2, and the turnout is impressive, as it was when he visited District number 1 and number 1 and 3. All right. It is awesome. People are coming from everywhere as usual. The people, they know their leader. When the leader reaches, when he gets in the town, in the village, or in the city, they will come from everywhere. And so that's what we are seeing again in the tour of the lawmaker, Mr. Zarzar. He is getting the people together and getting the support of the people. The people, they are so happy to see the man. They are giving a full support. They are saying they do not want this man no more. Senator Teje, it's not their choice. That's what the people are saying right now. This is not their choice. And so the people are reassured, Honorable Zarzar, that, of course, 2023, this guy who can be taking people cards, who sponsor a bill to rape the law of the land, to remove him. The people are committed. The people are saying, we put a man in the Capitol building for 9 years. And the only thing we could get was for him to be declared guilty for corruption. When I listen to the speeches of the people, the presentation telling Mr. Zarzar why they think he is the best person, then I can't wait for October 10th to reach, so that we can put TJ in the past, so that we as citizens of Sione County, that the third regional county in the country, the people will be working together again. They will be brothers and sisters again. And not where a lawmaker will go on a campaign and he will celebrate the death of other citizens. The people are saying they don't want somebody who will celebrate the death of another citizen who did nothing wrong. So they are telling Mr. Zarzar, Honorable Zarzar, no matter what the naysayers are saying, you are the next senator of Sione County. That's what the people are saying now. It is reverberating across Sione County right now. The only man that the people want right now is Honorable Zarzar. Nothing more, nothing less. We can see it because when TJ goes there, the people are going on the farm. When TJ enters the town, the people are holding their babies so that he can do ritualistic activities with their children. You know, so you can see while Mr. Zarzar is coming, when this man is coming, all the people are coming from the farm. But when TJ is coming, when you get a car, you have to go and hide it. Because when a man likes your car, he's going to take it from you. He's going to force it because he's a lawmaker. When a man is coming, the people are running because they say, no, this is the man that sponsored a rape bill for people to rape our children indiscriminately in this country. For 9 years, he cannot show us the bill that he sponsored that benefited us. And so because of the failure on the part of Milton TJ, we are taking Honorable Zarzar, who worked with the colleagues, who co-sponsored a bill to establish a community college in Sione County. The man who operationalized 2 electoral statutory districts in Sione, the Wakaba and the Cinco. The districts that TJ opposed. And TJ called those districts bookers and said the people should not get jobs. They are not human beings, they should die. The people say they want Zarzar because Zarzar is for peace. When he goes around right now, the message that he's preaching to the people is unity. He is saying, my crew brothers and sisters, I'm an educated man today because of you. It's a crew man that sent me to school. So I have no reason to hate crew people. I can't pay them with animosity when they educated me. And TJ is on the other side and saying, once you are not crew, you are not from Taja 1, you should not get employment in Sione County. You should not get any medical help in Sione County because you are not from Taja 1. And Mr. Zarzar is saying, no, that is not the philosophy we need. We need the philosophy that will elevate, that will educate our people. And that's why Mr. Zarzar has plethora of children on academic scholarship. He's sending our children out of the country to get advanced education. When you listen to a campaign message, he is saying, I am in the Capitol building or I serve in different capacities because of the education I got. And so I want to give the children of Sione County the same opportunity so that they will not be beggars. They will not beg TJ for crumbs. I want them to be independent people. And so this message is resonating. This message, the people are embracing this message holistically everywhere he goes. And so Sione County, I can't wait for us to have the right man in the right place. Yes. The only thing I'm still worried about my district number 3, when Mr. Zarzar leaves. Who gonna get in that spot? Who the people gonna take? because the person that will occupy district number 3 will either build on the progress Mr. Zarzar made, or they're going to just ruin everything. But being an optimist, I'm positive that the right person will be elected. Now that we are in the election year, sooner rather than later, I will announce my candidate to you, who I think will be right for Sione County District number 3, after Mr. Zarzar shall have been elevated to the Senate. This man right here, who is touring Sione County. Now, let me play a quick video from the tour, right? Let me play a quick video from that tour so you can see the way the people are coming, embracing Mr. Zarzar. Okay, so you can see what the crowd looks like right now. The people are making commitment. When they do the data before, it's not about mouth talk. Mr. Zarzar went to the people before. All right, he went there before twice, and the people are showing him and say, "Sir, we are putting you back." They elected him twice, and now we are seeing the same thing being replicated. They are repeating the same thing and saying, "You know what? This is the right man for us." Right? And so, rest assured, people of Sione County, the 9 wasted years of TIG, we are about to have productive years once we have Mr. Zarzar there in the Senate. We are about to replace a lawmaker that will embarrass us in the Senate, and all he does is fight his colleagues, insult his colleagues. We want to change that pretty soon. So those that are supporting Milton TIG, we know you. The only person that supports, or those that are supporting TIG, it means that you don't love Sione County. That's what it means. Because if you love Sione County, when you love Sione County, you will not support such a man. No, you will not. Because the man brings nothing to the table but division and tribalism, sectionalism, and sponsoring bill to make rape the law of the land, stealing people's cars and taking people from payroll and those things. That's the record of TIG. Corruption, ban on tape and saying corruption power, I get it, I can't deny it. I'm corrupt. Is that the man you want? I don't think so, and that's why I'm happy the way the people are gravitating towards Mr. Zarzar. Now I'm so happy the crowd. When the man enters the town, everybody coming. They are not going on the farm. Like when TIG goes in the town, the people are going for the water. He said that man who threatened to kill my son, that man who is happy. District number 2, their prominent son, Nambwe. And Milton TIG will be on record and telling the people, I'm happy my God killed the man. So Milton TIG don't want to change. A man who will go and say, for Nambwe, my God has already fought my battle and killed the man. All right? And that's what the people of Sione County are gravitating towards on Zarzar. For Creighton Duncan, the man can spend a little money that he got right now, because that's what we want. We want our children to take the money from Creighton Duncan, because Creighton Duncan brings nothing but looting. That's why he brings to the table. For the past 6 years, Creighton Duncan cannot show us one bill. Nothing. They ask Creighton Duncan, what is your source of income? Where are you getting the money from? Listen to him, not me.
Well, what's your source of income? You get all that money from building lots of projects and giving people loan, market women, and paying the students' tuition. Where you get all the money from? Because that can be from the legislature.
We are men. The legislatures don't make us. We make the legislations.
Okay.
So the legislature is a place that requires men to come in.
So this is Creighton Duncan. Sarpo, the man asked him, what is your source of income? Why are you taking the money and getting their own gold creeks and diamond creeks and all the mountains and hill inside the county? He said they are yours. And building all these skyscrapers that you say you have. Where are you getting the money from? The man says, Sarpo, we are men. The man did not ask him, what is your gender? Are you a male or female? Or you are whatever. They got different positions out there right now. The man did not ask him. So Creton Donkey is not honest. The man who our children will work for him. And the man will call them crooks. Oh, I'm not going to pay you guys. The man who will tell us that, oh, I'm bringing your children to America, and America does not have nurses. And I'm bringing the qualified nurses. No, Liberia got better nurses than America. And Creton Donkey been recruiting, going from village to village and saying, bringing 600 Sinoeans to America to kill the COVID virus from America. And we can't see nobody. Is that Creton Donkey? The people, no, the Creton Donkey is not the right person for the people of Sinoe County. Because we gave him 6 years and all the people can call him, they can call him foreign lawmaker. He lives out of the country. He doesn't live in country. He lives out of the country. He sleeps from one hotel to another hotel. Another mansion to another mansion. Creton Donkey has now stood in Congress, in the House of Representatives, for one session to advocate for us. You will not see your audio out there, nothing. You can't see anything Creton Donkey accurate proposing a bill. Nothing. He can't do that. And so he's the wrong person for us. So the three guys on this picture, Representative Matthew Zarzar of Sinoe County District Number 3 is the right person for you. Milton Chea, you gave him 9 years already. Prior to that, you gave him 6 years as superintendent. And the only thing you got from Milton Chea was corruption. He was indicted, and he was taken to court, and he was declared guilty. And in the Capitol building, he is on tape and telling you corruption power, get it. I can't deny it. And Creton Donkey is telling you, you know what? I get money, but when the people asking, what is your source of income? Creton Donkey say, I'm a man. I can tell you that my general can generate the money. Meanwhile, when we go low, Creton Donkey is hauling our logs. The articles are all over the place. He's taking the resources of Sinoe County and selling it. That's what he's doing. He is not representing the people of Sinoe County. The lawmaker, the legislative cliche is lawmaking, oversight, and representation. Creton Donkey failed in all those areas. Chea failed in all those areas. All right? Failed. The only person that passed is Honorable Zarzar. Because through the oversight responsibility of Mr. Zarzar, Chea was brought to justice. Through the oversight responsibility of Mr. Zarzar, the people of Sinoe County, Wakaba and Sincon, they are all employment. They are employed right now. His oversight. He's seeking the interest, advocating for the people. He has sponsored bills, co-sponsored the bill that gave us Sinoe Community College. He sponsored other bills to take goals from payroll and those things. He's a good man. And Creton Donkey not built to a credit whatsoever. The only bill that is to the credit of Creton Donkey is to put our children on the bus like sardine and pack them in the bus and they're hanging on the bus because they are not American Liberians. And so the way he cannot treat the children, that how Creton Donkey treats our children. He does anything, he does not care. He go there and gets these Filipino and they will strike a deal and say, I want 12%. Of the logs that you will fetch from the people of Sinoe. I want 12%. And whatever left, take it. And then the capital city, the district that Creton Donkey, district number 1 has the capital city of Sinoe County. When you see Greenville, it's the oldest village in Sinoe County. No, not Sinoe, but Liberia. Or as you say, the oldest village in Africa. It's the most backwards place, the place that the capital city of Sinoe County, led by Creton Donkey. I showed a video the other day how the streets in Greenville they look under the watch of Creton Donkey. Creton Donkey carry companies there. Instead of telling those companies to build the roads in Greenville, he say, I want 12%, and you can take the logs and leave the road like that. The roads are all messed up in Sinoe County. And so Quinton Duncan is the wrong person. TJ is the wrong person. Because there is nothing that TJ can tell us. TJ went and ran campaign and say, you know what I got for you? The palava hot. What can you do with palava hot in a day and age? I built palava hot in Camotown. I built palava hot in Tajawan. What are you doing with the palava hot when the people give you $7 million United States dollars to build all roads and you left everything muddy and you ate the money? So district number 3, Sione County, the incumbent, Mr. Zarzar, I love the reception he's getting from the people. You know, Quinton Duncan and I, he can feel that when he goes somewhere, you see people around, think the people are for him. The people are only going to Quinton Duncan in to get the money because he is not sharing the money with the people. So when they go there, they say, oh, sir, we're for you. And then they take the little thing, the little crumbs that he gives and say, oh, would you take the one from him? Because the man is not doing anything for us in the Capitol building. Okay? For TJ, he make a steal to the point where he's stealing power and all, and man stealing current. So how terrible Quinton Duncan and TJ are. These people must be replaced. If you love poverty, if you love people that don't care for you, then put Quinton Duncan and TJ back. All right? Even though the two of them can go by, because Quinton Duncan and TJ right now, they are cursing each other, mind and power. They used to be buddies before. But two crooks together, they can't get along. Quinton Duncan a crook, TJ a crook, so they can't get along. When they ask Quinton Duncan where you get your money from, he say, I can tell you, I'm a man. All right? But we are all men. Some of us, a lot of men. All these guys, they are men. Why are you alone getting money? It's the shady deals. When people work for you, you don't want to pay them. You lie to our people, you bringing them to America, and they get rich. All right? We call the MSA here, they say they don't know about any program that Quinton Duncan is talking about. All right, so Mr. Zarzar is the best person for you. And we'll be preaching this message over. Now, let's play a quick video here with the lawmaker on his current tour in Sione County right now. And watch a quick video, right? Let me share the quick video with you. It's a wonderful, wonderful reception that the lawmaker is getting. Okay, let me share this quickly with you. Let me see. Let me play a little bit, right? Nothing long right now. Let me see. Get this. Let me bring that picture down. And I will go back, expand this a little bit. It's just a short video, nothing long.
Yeah. Ne ata ka ru pri dru e ru de. Ale na se ko pri ni. Ale na ba ti obo. Yi bra cho chi so de po. Mu ne cha de le. Ya a. Ya we. Ya kan su we abe we ni ti oni. Oni adaru nyo ba je Sinoe ko fa ki na che ho de na. Se gbe ba ni na se ti e. Na ba say that you do. Right to see there. Fortunately, you know that service time here. Okay. Fortunately, is there. But from over there to I think I'm good there when I for friends of Zarzar. If I be somewhere, if I be my if I full race, I will die. And one of people, if I put it down, nobody can shake it here. Yes, I can. Because I can't stop anywhere. All the places I can go one. I want to see. Come out here.
Down in my father James. I'm the chairman of the Dan one at me. And I am Miriam Momo. You know, Dan one. I jam one. Kia be pape boji modo ba banani o. Amwo speak up. Kia modo ba o modo ba direct. Kia modo ba tawe pape ajiru amani. Kaba be mu. Ade ya wa ko na kepa.
So you see, just it's a little village over there, and everybody came out. You know, they came to meet the lawmaker, expressing how much they are willing to support him. All right. So you can't beat this. When Teja goes to the poor villages, they don't get time to leave their farms to come and greet him. No. Everybody coming. They are leaving. They're just small village over there. Everybody in the village, they came. They left their work because they know the right person is in town. All right. That's a quick video. Let me show you the other one. Let me show you another one here. It's a lot that I can show you, but I'm not going to do it to make it too long. Let me show you another short video here. All right. From the tour. They have not reached the capital city of District 1 yet. The man is passing through villages and towns right now, and the people are turning up in their numbers. Okay. They are turning up in their numbers.
That was the Banco Mommy Chea. We are somewhere around at this time.
Focus has been for education because
we want to welcome Mr. Otero and Paul. You are watching us from the United States of America. Miss Edith Poah, you are also following.
So when you listen to Mr. Zarzar, just watch the whole campaign, right? He said, my passion is for education. When Teja goes there, listen to a message. His passion is tribalism. All right. Oh, the other man is not from Tajuwan. The other one is not from Kabada. All right. That's the thing. That's the message, the campaign message. But Mr. Zarzar is saying, my passion is for education. I want all the citizens of Sione County, those that are of school age, to have access to education. Because it's because of education that you have me here today. All right. And that's the message the man is preaching. Unity, peace, and how we can build a united Sinoe again. Post-TJ. That's what the man is talking about right now. All right, so just a little bit. I can go on and on and show you more videos from that trip. The man is still in the district. Let me show you this one, for example, right? Let me show you this. Let me show you some images here from the tour. It's going well. The people are turning out in their numbers. Let me see. Let me get this. Somebody was calling me earlier. It's a lot of stuff here coming up. All right, let me see. For example, let's get some of these things here to you. Let me share this video with you. Let me share this video. Make it bigger so you can see what I'm talking about. I'll minimize myself. So if you see some of the images from that place, for example, you see Mr. Zarzar, the crowd is getting bigger and bigger, right? Let me see something here. I want to make this window start moving the way I wanted it to be. All right, good. All right, so let me show you some of the images on the tour, right? A lot of people, they are coming up to meet the lawmaker. A lot of people, they are coming. You can see the crowd, right? Let me share these pictures for you. All right, you see everywhere he went, everywhere the lawmaker went, the people, every town, every village, you see the crowd, right? The crowd is growing bigger and bigger, right? Let me show you more. Let me show you more. See here, the people they are all over the place. Jupiter, you see that huge crowd. They are coming. I'm talking about the tour right now. The lawmaker is on in district number 2. Because they said Mr. Zarzar is the best person because Milton TJ is on tape and saying his God killed Nabisla. And Mr. Zarzar revered the man greatly. All right. He honors the man. Creighton Duncan, he brings nothing to the table. It's about digging gold and diamond. All right. So you see the people that are coming out, they're supporting Zarzar. You see here, they're making speech over there. The people are a lot of people. The different meeting, the young people of different backgrounds, they're all over the place. They're coming to see their lawmaker, to greet him. Let me show you more pictures. More. See that? They're giving a chicken as a sign of peace. All right. See the man? I mean, more pictures. See the people are happy. This is the man, his supporters. The man himself right here. The crowd everywhere, everywhere, the crowd all over the place. See, the buildings are all incapacitated. See here, more people. The lawmaker here, the man of peace. This is the man himself. The crowd everywhere. I can go on and on. All right, there's a lawmaker here. The people are greeting the man. So district number 3, see how happy the ladies are. That's what we call leadership. Okay. Over here, it's another picture. So the crowd is growing bigger and bigger as the man moves towards the capital city of district number 2, Sione County. All right. Different meetings with chiefs and different people in towns and villages across district number 2. See the man? The people, the babies they're bringing, they are not running away with their babies. When Teje goes there, the people are running away because they say, oh, the man, he will sacrifice our baby. When you can sacrifice a whole lawmaker and say, oh, you know what? And my God killed the man. And so that's why the mothers are coming with their babies. See our mother over there, the baby sucking. I mean, it's not easy. She still came out to see the man. All right? Yes, the lawmaker with the children, the kids, the babies. Talking to the people all over. See the man? They love the man. So this is the next senator of Sione County because they know what he is doing for them. See how excited this mother is? A lot of people, they are coming from everywhere. Over here, see them. So I'm showing you evidence how bigger and bigger the crowd is getting as the man approaches the capital city of district number 2. Everywhere, the people are coming up. The crowd is growing. It's a lot of pictures. I can see how excited these people are. All right. When they see TJ, they won't run. When they see Duncan, the people outside. See them? Everywhere. See over here. I can show you more images. The elders, they are out. The elders themselves, they are outside. Look up. Look. No space in that building. Everywhere. All right. The man is here. The Gandhi himself addressing the people here. The ancestors out. You see, the mass dancer is out. All right. So we can go on and on and show you that. All right. I mean, I can play the other video, but I'm not here to play videos right now. Okay. The building is permanent right now, no space. All right, so just a little bit, guys, so you can see the tour of Zarzar is going wonderful. It's fabulous, right? It's going right. I mean, the people love the man, and that's what we are talking about. All right, you will not see the kind of crowd when Teja goes over there. I mean, Creighton Duncan, the reason back then he used to carry when he's going there, you will carry something we are with him. so the people can come outside, because he can't go there alone and get the crowd. So he had to bring, he had to tag the representative for that district, Samson Weah, to come with him. All right, that's the only way to make the people can come out. But Mr. Zarzar goes there without Samson Weah, the people coming out to meet him because they love him. They know what he is doing for them. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, the lawmaker visit is going pretty well. We are happy. The reception is pretty good, and that's what we want, and that's what we want to see. All right, now let's play this. Let's switch gear to Augustine Chea, one of the senators of Sinoe County. The man fulfilled one of his campaign promises. All right, so during the campaign, Augustine Chea said he was going to build a new facility, radio station for Voice of Sinoe, community radio station in Sinoe County, because he had been in an old building. And so the senator fulfilled his promise to the people. So let's share that quick video with you when you are doing the presentation and dedicating the building, turning the building over to the people of Sinoe County. All right, let's see what Augustine Chea has for us here.
Community toilet. He can go to the offices of the Senator Augustine Chea, the Home Office, and all protocol observed. I'd like to use this opportunity. Everyone, I'm DIASPORA held.
Now I am going
Rabbis. And so the rebel will be called Mayor of Greenville. Nothing of the Roman by Senator Chea et al. So we now request the leadership of the county to escort the senator and the bull. And the rebel will be caught. Senator Augustine Chea is being escorted by local government officials, to include the development superintendent of the county, Honor Otis Seaton, Mayor of Greenville City, and other high-profile individuals of Sinoe. And so the rebel will be caught. Keep locked down to KMTV. We are live and direct. And of course, let's see what happened from this.
I promise the people of Sinoe, I'm here today, and by virtue of that promise, I do hereby for the women to the Voice of Sinoe radio station structure, constructed by me in fulfillment of our promise to the people of Sinoe. Thank you.
So now go back to our and continue. Has been caught. Yes, sir. Yeah, open the plate. Open the plate. And we are going back to the program. Mr. Reverend has already been caught.
Thank you. Mrs. Dunbar, other members of the City Council, our elders present here.
Then you have the squad.
The young people of Sinoe here present, members of the Fourth Estate, invited, and who are present at this occasion, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. We have come here today in fulfillment of the promise we made to the people of Sinoe about 4 years ago. As the MC said, the idea to construct this building came about when I informed the Legislative Caucus of Sinoe that there was a need, a pressing need, for us to build a radio station, a structure for the voice of Sinoe that will represent the county. That was from the background that where the voice of Sinoe is operating from today does not represent our county. So I brought this idea to my colleagues so that we will, as a caucus and as the local leadership of our county, to collectively embark upon this project. And so yes, my colleagues agree with me, even the local government agree with me, that there was a need to have a good structure, a structure that represents our county for the voice of Sinoe. And upon that, we came to the county, and while we were in the county, all of us came where the building is today to bring ground for the construction of the voice of Sinoe, which, like I said, should have been a collective effort of all of us. But after the groundbreaking ceremony, our actions were not concretized. Our promise was not concretized. Then I said to my colleagues, we made a promise to our people, and we must fulfill that promise.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out something. Senator Chea said over there. He said his promise. He made a promise, right? But then along the line, he said, "I and my colleagues." All right. So I'm kind of a little confused here. Is the project for him, because he said it's a campaign promise? So if you're running campaign and you tell the people, "Oh, I want to do X, Y, Z," why are you going to your friends? Why can't you do it? Because you're promising the people you're going to do it. Why you need a collective effort? When the towers were being built in District Number 3, Mr. Zarzar undertook that project, and when you were lobbying for help, he didn't call Senator Chea. When they were doing the build, established the Sione County Community College, Senator Chea was nowhere around. So all I expected Senator Chea is to present your project and try and start putting your friends on the bus. That's what you are doing over there. Oh, it's not we from the beginning. If you listen to it, you say it's my campaign. I'm in fulfillment of my campaign promise. But now alone and I you say, oh, you know what? My colleague there, we're supposed to do it together, and they say they're not doing it. In other words, so you're trying to be professional about it. No, it's your project. You said you were going to build a Sione County community radio, and we appreciate that. Even though you say you build a vocational school, we can see we don't see any student in Sione County going to a vocational school. That way you ran on first, But anyway, the politician, they're trying to make the other people ugly, But you say it's a project. We want to appreciate you for giving the community or the county radio station, giving a facelift and giving a new building. We highly appreciate that, but don't try to demonize your friends. When they go delicate, when Teja goes over there to do a palava hall, he can put you on, he can reference you at all, because he knows that Teja told the people that, oh, you know what, I want to build palava hut, and that's what he did. All right. Well, Mr. Zarzar is saying, you know what, we need the children to have access to at least 2 years community college education. And so those are something, because I'm passionate about education. And so I want to be in the education arena. That's what I'm going to pursue. I want to make sure that people get jobs and those things. And that's why, Mr. Zarzar, I'll provide oversight. When people steal, I'm going to make sure that the people those that are stealing, they are reporting to GAC and LACC so that they can be investigated. And that's what they call providing oversight. Those are things that Mr. Zarzar has been doing. So we want to, after serving for completing the term of Joseph Nambe, we didn't see anything that Senator Chea did And now we are now seeing at least Sione County Community Radio Station. We want to appreciate it, man, for the building. All right, that's something that I want to talk about today on the show. Let's see. That's something I wanted to talk about. Let's go to the next thing that I want to talk about today on the show on VOSD. All right, and then I want to talk about quickly the developing story from the country, from Liberia. Cache of weapons discovered at the Freeport of Monrovia. I thought that story is very disturbing. We should not be talking about guns in this day and age, at least given our experience. We shouldn't be talking about guns. If anybody wants power, you have to go through the ballot box. I mean, don't say because Guinea overthrew the president, Burkina Faso and other countries that are doing that, and then we should do the same thing. No. That is not what we want for Liberia right now, or even in the future. We don't want that. We want people to generate ideas and then sell your ideas to the voters. That's what we want. We don't want somebody taking power using guns. That is a lazy person. That's somebody, or those are people that have no ideas. If you have ideas to change the country, market the ideas to the people. Sell the idea to the people. And don't use guns. Or don't try to use guns to subvert, to put the country in chaos. No. And so it was quite disturbing that people would send that many guns in the country. I mean, I'm hearing different stories. Other people say, oh, it's the government conspiracy. They're trying to make the opposition to look bad. It doesn't make sense to me. Why would Jowiya want to bring guns in the country and that would make his government look, that would make the government to look bad? All right? Because the guns out there, what is going around right now, it does not give Liberia good image. It does not give Jowiya's government good image. So I wouldn't want to believe that the government, Jowiya wants to bring guns in the country and try to frame the opposition. I'm quite sure, my hunch is, those that brought the guns in the country are people that are opposition members. Those are people, because of their own fragmentation, they are divided, they don't want to be united, so they see no way out of winning the presidency. They have no light to the presidency, so they say, you know what, we will use guns. You have to be united. If you want to take state power, you, the opposition, you remain together. But you can't use guns. We have the first indigenous guy there, and the people use guns and talking from there. We have another indigenous son in power. When Ellen was there, we never saw guns coming from out of the country. No, we never saw that. Charles Sinoe, of course, I mean, the man was a rebel, and he was terrorizing the people, and people were forced to take guns and to take him out. Even though he did not move, he wasn't removed by guns with the intervention of the United States, but the various warring factions, they exerted maximum pressure on him. Monrovia was besieged by rebels, and the man had no option to surround him because of, they say, the man who lives by the sword, he dies by the sword, right? And that's why so Taylor was lucky. He didn't die. He used to have, because he knew that it was rough on him. But if you look at the history of the indigenous presidents, Joe did not leave power peacefully. They killed him. They brought guns. And now President Weah, if you don't like myself, I don't like everything that Judge Weah is doing, but that doesn't mean that he should be overthrown or people should bring guns in the country. If you think Judge Weah is not doing what he's supposed to do as the president, make the argument to the people, convince the people, and don't bring guns in the country. No, it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. I do not support everything the president is doing. But I love, for example, the Declaration of Free Education in the country. That's a good policy. Whether you like it or not, I mean, it was taught taught out properly, that's a different argument. But the idea is the people, the poor people, children now, at least they have access to free college education in the country. That's a very good damn policy. Okay? That's something I can support. That's something my daughter benefited from. Paying YXP, people don't have something to eat. That's something that Georgia government did. Whether you like it or not, that's a good policy. All right? That's something good he did. The other thing, I'm not going to that right now, but that's something I can reference for sure that I like about his administration. If another person comes in power democratically and they improve on that, it will help the country. All right? But take the idea of taking guns to come and kill innocent people. It is preposterous, it is ridiculous, it is unacceptable. Yes. So we want to tell the security of the country to be vigilant, because some of the people that are doing those things, they don't have their family in the country. They have nothing that they are looking up to. They don't want to destroy. It's about power. That's what some of the people they are up to. And so they will send guns to the people. I mean, come on. That's laziness. You want to take power by guns? It's laziness. It's laziness. Y'all make the case. It's election time. We are in the election year. Go from village to village, from town to town, city to city, and make your case to the people. The first weapon of a politician is your ability to explain, to articulate your ideas, to explain in simple terms that the people will buy, and not to go bring guns in the country. No, we don't need guns now or in the future. No, we don't need that. We need a battle of ideas. We need a war of ideas, innovation. That's what we need now. We don't need battle of guns and stuff. You are disenchanted. If you think Georgia is not doing the right thing, make the case when he leaves. Because after all, you are not putting yourselves in a position to win. You are fighting 24 hours. And so you are seeing yourself in the mirror and you say, no, the guy coming get another 6 years. And so what we're going to do, we're going to sabotage it and bring guns. That's the wrong way to go. No, you can't do that to the country. You can't do that to the suffering people. You can't even do that to the president, whether you like him or not. Y'all make an argument. If Joia leaves, if you think he did the wrong thing, you order his administration and bring him to justice. That's how we're supposed to do it. And not to bring guns and try to threaten the security, the peace of the people. The people are already suffering in the country, and people are bringing guns. That's lazy and bunch of cows and intellectually devoid people. I didn't want bringing guns in the country surreptitiously to kill innocent people. The 250,000 people that they murdered for is not enough. They want to kill more people. I don't want to buy that nonsense. People are saying, oh, that the government and trying to make the opposition a little bit. That is no damn government. And the opposition, those are the people they can't see their own light. There is no way they can be we are, because they are divided in the first place. And you can't win election in Liberia with divided opposition. You can't. And Georgia has a coalition. So how can you be the man? So they say, you know what, the best way to sabotage the brother for getting the second term is to bring guns. That's total nonsense. We asked the security forces of the country to put on maximum security. The election, we want it to be peaceful. We want the result to be democratic and not through guns. No, we don't want guns. It's not that. It's not right today. It's not right tomorrow. It's not right any time to bring guns, to seize power through guns. When the president is suppressing the people, I mean, militarily and dictatorially, then that's a good thing. But you see, what I wanted Joshua to do before, that's what he's doing now. You know, when on his watch, when not Ellen, but Henry Costa was chased out of the country. That was a bad optics for the country. You see, the way the people know that you are strong opposition is a strong president is the ability to condone your harshest critic or critics. So what I saw lately, I mean, Joia made a correction, which is good. I want to see people like Henry Costa standing in the town square anywhere in Monrovia and make a case and say whatever you want to say. It makes the democracy to look good, you know, where people will stay in the middle of the city and nobody send security forces to harm people. Let me say whatever you want to say. It's a good someone. I saw Henry Costa a few times and making a case and whether I agree with him or not, but it's good for our democracy. Let everybody speak up once they are not encouraging violence. All right, that's what we want a democratic society, and that's why it's supposed to be. Let people speak freely. So I let the father Henry Costa going from radio station, and nobody's bothering him. That's a good thing for the country. That's a good thing for the WIAS administration. And that's what we're supposed to do. That shouldn't be chasing people out of the country or bringing guns in the country. Something like that should not happen. And so AFL and all the security, I can say the security apparatus, they got to be vigilant. We want a free and fair election. No guns in our country. We don't want that. Yes, we don't want that. We want a peaceful election. If Joe William wins it, that what the people want, let them get 6 years. After the 6 years, the opposition, they can put the act together and get there. When you get there, you shouldn't ignore the man. Just the citizens and I listen to them and say, oh, Ellen Johnson said he did this. She ate their money. Okay, you are in power now. You neglected to audit a woman. And so when you talk Ellen Stowe that you are audited a woman, they didn't do that. All right? And so when you come to power now, if you say Jawia is doing all the wrong things, when you get there, initiate an audit. If the man is culpable or he is in any financial impropriety or corruption, let the man face the law. That's how we're supposed to do it. We shouldn't be talking about guns around here. All right, guys, that's something. Let me talk my last thing and I'll be off for the day. All right, and that's the last topic that I want to talk about here. Let's talk about the pronunciamento. Okay, that's a fancy word. The pronunciamento of Edith Poah. I mean, it's a fancy word for manifesto, platform. And so we want to talk about the revolutionary pronunciamento of President, I'm right to say that. So she's a president in waiting already. President Edith Poah of the Grand Gedeh Association. So the election is coming. And we've seen people all over the place. They want to be president for the Grand Gedeh Association and da. Okay, it's your right. I love that exercise. Since we have turned the community non-for-profit organization, non-political organization into a political entity, I rather go into the exercise. All right, even though we are misusing the purpose. We got different political parties here that we can join to practice our flex our political muscles and those things. But anyway, we don't want to do that, right? So now Grand Gedeh Association election is coming up in May, I think, of this year. And we are being the potential candidates, right now they are aspirants. They are being crisscrossing the United States where they have Grand Gedeans. All right, they have been making a case, but so far, those that are going against Edith Poah, we are not seeing anything from them convincing. They are not presented anything for us to take them seriously. All right, so Edith Poah is the only person that has something that makes sense to the people, and that's why every day, Edith Poah, her membership, her support base is growing day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute, second by second. All right? Because she has something that makes sense to the people. I engaged some of the candidates or the will-be candidates. Their supporters, I listen to them. And I mean, some of the things the people saying, I was on the current situation show the other day, and the other guy came first of all, Mr. Dao Kamara, for example, the man was not honest with all in the first place. Vinton asking, what is your position? The man said, oh, the man I mean, when my candidate comes, he will tell you. Man, you were hiding your position. Then along the way, the brother pushing. Now he said, "Oh, I'm the vice presidential candidate for what's the other gentleman's name?" Yeah. He said, "Oh, I'm the vice president for the other candidate." I said, "Okay, fine on it." But then we went into the discussion. The man, first of all, he started his speech. "Oh, my candidate, the man is flawed. You know, he's a flawed man. He's not a perfect man. He's a flaw. He got a lot of flaws on him." I don't know what. You bringing somebody to us and you the vice president to the man or vice presidential candidate and you say my candidate is flawed? How can you bring a flawed man to the people? And you didn't tell us what the flawed man has done. He wouldn't say, "Oh, I myself, I carry 4 barrels of medicine," which is a good thing. But how can you go against somebody who carry a whole truck? You want to pull a truck against 4 barrels? You know how many barrels can go in a truck? You know, so the other guy on the side, I mean, what you call him, Gilman said, "Oh, you know, the thing I sent to Grand Gedeh, that Scrabble board, the people need a Scrabble board. I sent 40 Scrabble boards." All right, that Scrabble will make a competitor. Oh, I get loans to the people, you know, they wanted loans, and so I get them loans. And forgetting to know that you're not doing something free for the people. Loans are money that you give somebody and you get in return plus profit. So the other candidate is doing business with our people. Gilman. All right. The incumbent for him, when he gets in the race, we are told his own family said they don't want an incumbent. All right. It's clear. They don't want J.G. Bote. The man been in power for over 4 years. He's still being one statue. He can't finish it. And so how you want to put somebody there who can finish statue in 4 years? He's struggling to finish statue. While our children are not in school. And when Edith Poah is talking about education, she's not even talking, she is walking the wall and talking the talk. She's giving the money and said, "Jane, you bought $1,000. Get our children scholarship." And after 4 years, Jane, you bought against you one student that gets scholarship. He can't finish statue. He barely statue for 4 years. But he said, I want to come back so I can finish statue. All right? I want to come back so I can finish statue. So, ladies and gentlemen, these guys that are running against Edith Poah, they bring nothing. They are not serious. My man Gilman, if our president, the woman say, "Oh, you know, he must say where I live in." We don't have chapter here. And Gilman on the other side, "Oh, I went to the other chapter and corruption broke it down. But I'm coming to create a country, start corruption in a Grand Gedeh Association." I said, "Oh my God, the man stop corruption in the chapter in corruption broke it down." But he said, "I'm coming to the national level to stop corruption." Right? Mr. Dow Kamara is telling us, Edith Poah, the woman, honor or watch, she and Collins, the Collins administration, the two of them, the Grand Gedeh Association grew exponentially. They established 22 chapters, everybody together. But the man said, "You want to replace a woman? He doesn't want a woman to be the president." And he said, "Oh, the woman," and she left. They got an organization going and they got everything running, and she left. But then you turn around and say, "Oh, some of these people, they want to stay in power forever." I said, "But what the guy wants?" The woman gave you the opportunity to say, "Okay, we have established your organization, we got it on good footing. All right, we'll give other people the opportunity to serve." And the people scatter everything that the people put together. They scatter the people. All the framework, the structure that Edith Poah then put in place, because of leadership ineptitude, the poor, they are not leaders. So they broke the organization down. And Dr. Kamara said, "I'm the best person." If you don't say one of other leaders, Mr. Manye and no people there, what did they do? They couldn't bring the community back together. And Mana Edith Poah said, "Using my experience, since my opposition is telling me that I brought the community together before in the past, and I increased the size, we raised a lot of money, I want to come back again and put the organization together." And that's why everybody that's gravitated toward Edith Poah right now. And so we want to look at the platform a little bit of Mana Edith Poah. We're not going to read the whole thing, but we want to share a little bit. And our next show will share a little bit of the platform with you, because we want to know what these people are bringing, these people that are running I told the guy the other day, you were debating with me. I said, man, you're kind of photocopying what they were already put on paper. The man got a couple of months to election. He said, oh, we're still working on our platform. I was like, what? You guys are not serious? All right, let me share the platform. I'm gonna Edith Poah with you. A little bit here, and then we'll call it a day. Let me see what I got this. Let me see. Let me open it from this angle. Let me open it from this angle. I will not play this video right here. Let me get that video out. Let me get that video. All right. Let me see what I did. Right one. All right. Let's see what other document will open for me. All right. Let's see. Let me download. Let me see what I can share. Hopefully, it will be kind to me. Yeah. Let's see. All right, let's download it and see. Open it from here. Let me see what I will be showing screen. Yeah, yeah. Nah, it's not showing. For some reason, it is not showing in my document folder. All right, so that means next time we'll send it to our email and we'll be able to share it. For us, is right now, it's not allowing me to share that folder. It's not allowing me to share. Yeah, so guys, but Edith Poah is the best. We have the guys in the race that are going against her. They have not shown anything to prove that they are up to the task. All right. But before I let you go, let me do a quick shout out here before I forget. Today's my sister's birthday, Wookie Freeman. My sister is in Liberia, and her birthday today. So Wookie, want to say happy birthday to you. Wish you many more. I usually do this from the beginning of the show, but I forgot, and so but late is better than never. I want to say I love you, Wookie. Many more years. I wish you the best. I also want to do a shout out to my man E-Man in North Dakota. I want to say happy birthday to you, brother. Wish you many more years as well. Have a great new year. And I also want to remind you, Mr. Claudio Mane, Claudio and Tina, their wedding coming up. We are in the year now. 2023 will be July the 8th, 2023, this year. So you got to save the date. The great man and his wife, or the wife to be, fiance, they will be making it right. And so want to encourage you to save the date. It will be a wonderful program in Iowa. And so we encourage all of you to save the date for the wedding of Claudio and Tina. It's coming up this year, July the 8th, 2023. So save the date. It will be Iowa. I'll be there as well to support the couple. I also want to encourage you, if you're out there, our son, our brother, our nephew, Patrick Bolu, who was the station manager for Voice of Sinoe in Liberia. He's not well. We are generating funds right now to be sent to India actually for medical intervention, and so people are raising funds right now. And so when you're out there, any amount will help. Let help our son. Milton Tejan refused to help our children. Quinton Duncan there, they refused. I saw the list the other day. Mr. Zarzar contributed a lot of money, to help as well. And so let us do something that help Patrick to get medical intervention. It's sad that his condition is like this, and nothing has been done about it. I started talking about him since 2020 or 2021, and he is still in this condition. The last time I talked to him, he says he's been having this disease since he was young. You know, been with him like 30 years now. You know, so let's do something to help the young man out. All right, that being said, I want to say thank you so much for following Voice of Sinoe in the diaspora. I want to appreciate you always following the show, and make sure you share the show. Follow us on YouTube as well. On YouTube, we'll go by the name Voice of Sinoe in the diaspora. That's my name on YouTube. You can just put there. You can also watch it from your big screen TV. And we are off for the day. Thank you so much.
If I show you love, you show me love. Love, love, love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love, love, love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love, love, love like love.
I can't feel my baby,